Hey everybody, I'm Dave Katetsky, and today we're going to talk about how you can successfully market any business online. The topic is building your business on a solid foundation. Now, making these videos, I do them live, and I've been working out how to make this happen without any links or anything on it so I can post it in other groups and so on. But I've noticed a lot of questions in this group, and as a matter of fact, in every single group that I've ever been a part of, I noticed the same patterns, the same things going on, and this series of videos is my answer to that. I'm going to do my best to answer questions before you have to ask them in the group so that you can see how to move along and then, fall back on coming to the group and looking for assistance. Okay, so first is the foundation of, lost it for a second there. And the bottom line of this is the stuff that you have to do before you get mixed up in the higher level strategic thinking and the actions you have to take to market online. And I imagine a lot of people out there think, well, oh, this is just, this BS about mindset and paradigm and all this, but it's not. The truth is, if you don't have your mind right, you are going to have far more obstacles than you would have. Okay, that doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means that you'll be fighting the same things over and over and you won't know why. And I made a video about this the other day, and I'm just going to mention again right now the two things to get your mindset absolutely straight is to get a book called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, and also there's an audio program called The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. And what you're going to want to do is read from The Science of Getting Rich every single day and listen to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale every single day. These things will begin to change your thinking on a subconscious level, over and over, repetition, until finally one day you'll notice that your brain will come up with something and you'll go, wait a minute, let me think about that for a second. And it's because your way of thinking will be changing as you go along. These two things, I believe, are the most effective of the foundation. Now, you're going to read other books and you're going to listen to other audios, and there are countless videos and audio programs in the systems, in Techademics and in the 4% group. And in those two, you have everything you need. Now, I didn't see in this group where there's the 30-day mental diet, and I believe you should do this anyway. I haven't watched a news program in probably 30 years. I just don't watch them. The only way I get even bits and pieces of news is when people post stuff on Facebook and so on. So along with your reading and your listening, which you should do every single day, you should read something and listen to something every single day. If you're watching a video, that does count as listening. If you're watching a video about how to do something or a mindset, any of that does count as part of your listening. So don't feel like you have to set apart a different section of time to do this. These are things that you do every day, and you do it at the same time you're doing something else. That's the best way, especially for listening. Reading, kind of difficult to do anything else while you're doing that. Unless it's on a treadmill, you could do that. I've done that before. So your mindset and the way you see things is critical. Also foundational to your success is you've got to learn to think for yourself. So many times I see in this group and others, people asking questions. What do I do about my autoresponder in Aweber or GetResponse? How do I make this thing work in ClickMagick? I tried to build a funnel and in ClickFunnels, and I can't make it go the right direction. Folks, every single one of these programs has excellent support teams that are constantly there waiting for you to ask them a question. They are the experts. You will never find anyone who has any better information on those systems than the people that are hired to do support for those systems. Use them, and you're paying for them. You're paying someone to do this for you, and then you're not using it. It's like hiring a virtual assistant and paying them $10 an hour and never giving them anything to do, but you keep paying them. This is how you do something when you have a challenge. You set out to do something, you have your notepad there, and let's say you're following instructions, and you do this step, and write down any questions you had or what didn't work, and you keep that on your notepad. This is a good time to bring up the 2-window technique. Whenever I'm doing anything online, I try to learn, I have 2 windows open, one with the videos showing me and one with the window where I'm actually doing the action. I play a little bit of the video, take the action. Play a little more, take the action. And sometimes it'll take you 20 minutes to go through a 5-minute video because you have to keep pausing and going back when you hit something that doesn't work. That's a sticking point. You write that down. Why? Because then you can make a video, write a blog post, do an audio, whatever it is you do to get your message out and tell people when you're at this step, this is what you do. This is the glitch I've found. Here's how you handle it. And then you're adding instead of asking. And this is by far the most important secret to getting results from anything. If you're in the group asking questions all the time, there's no one that sees you as a leader. Nobody. Because you're not telling people things, you're asking people things. Anyone can do that. And it's a mind shift thing where you have to find things on your own, then you do them, and then you tell people, here are the sticking points I found, and then you move on to the next step. And as long as you're doing that, and you do that all the time, people are going to look at you as a valuable resource that they can go to. And this is how people say, well, I need help. No one's telling me what to do. Well, that's your biggest roadblock right there. Your entire life, you have been taught to wait for someone to tell you what to do. You wait for the instructions, do this. Oh, you moved too fast and that didn't work out. And from the time you were 2 years old, breaking free from that is difficult for some, more difficult for others. It has to happen. Or you're constantly going to be looking for someone to tell you what to do, and you'll never, ever be out front. You're continuous. You will always be a follower because that's what you do. That's just the way it is, like it or not. I remember when it occurred to me, and this will happen to you. You'll be listening to someone telling you the exact same things that you've heard 100 times, and all of a sudden one time it'll hit you. You go, wait a second, have I been doing that? And then you'll think, you're like, no, wait a minute. This, and this. Oh no, I do that. That's me. And from that day on, everything will change for you because you'll question every single thing that comes up. And you'll think about it on your own before you go looking for someone to help you. Say, there's this guy named Charlie Tremendous Jones. I used to listen to the CD. I had of him all the time. And he used to say, you always give all the help you can and never ask for help. If you give all the help you can, accept help if someone offers, but you never ask for it. And whether you agree with that or not, I don't know, but the bottom line is you absolutely must learn to think for yourself. Because as Vic talks about wrapping a wrapper around the product or service that you're selling, understand this, that's a way to get it to sell better, okay? But the peak, the pinnacle, the leaders, the people on top, the ones that are making money, they wrap themselves around the system, around the product or service. You see how that works? And the one thing that nobody can give you is you. No one can tell you how to do that. It's got to be you. And you can only get that by thinking for yourself. There is no other way. So that's some very deep, solid stuff about how you can do things and become the person that you want to be, yes, you will listen to other people. Of course you're going to study, and there will be much experimentation and trial and error and all this. All that must happen. These are the things that I see that people are looking for that they don't seem to have. This is their question. They want help. That's what these videos are going to be designed to do, to take you from where you are and get you on your own foundation, and so you can start running. Now, you're reading the book, The Science of Getting Rich. You have the audio, The Strangest Secret. And listen and read every day. And when you are learning something every day, you're going to do the 2-window technique, and you're going to take notes on sticking points, and then you will be able to make a video or a blog post or whatever about what you learned and share that with people. That right there is the beginning, the foundation of where you get to start from. I will be adding more stuff on this because there are things in the system where you have those little tweaks that you can add, that you can put in there to put more of yourself in, and this is what I'm going to concentrate on future videos. I sincerely hope you like this one. I'm doing these on the fly just by what I see, and if you have questions or comments or anything, I will throw that into my further ones. These are going to be uploaded into the group, and as long as I can make it so that it's not disruptive in any way, that that there's no links or anything, I have to put it on there, and then if I put it somewhere else and do a different caption or something, I'm not sure if that'll affect how I uploaded it. But anyway, you'll be able to access them, and just let me know if something goes wrong with posting them in the group. And what's today, Thursday? Don't wait, don't wait for the weekend or anything. Take action on what you've got. And as a final note on this one particular video, if you have been in the 4%, you say you've gone through the 7 steps. If you haven't watched every single video, watch every one, even if you know how to do what it's telling you to do, because the people that come after you, you're going to want to know what they're looking at. It gives you a much better feeling about what you're promoting when you know what it is. So watch every single video. If you don't have all the tools, get them. Find a way, because like all other systems, every piece you leave out is going to put you at a disadvantage. Whether it's a big disadvantage or a smaller disadvantage, I don't know. But I know that if you don't have everything, if you're not doing everything, then you're going to be behind. So watch all the videos, sign up for everything, learn everything, and don't wait. There's always something you can do. There's always another video you can watch. There's always more notes you can take, a blog post, a video, something you can do. Never let some time go by and say that you're waiting. Okay? Other people wait. You don't. Not anymore. Okay, that's all I got for now. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. I am Rebel, and I'm out.